go to Deuteronomy 6 real fast, verse 22 through 25. It says, before our eyes the Lord sent signs and wonders great and terrible on Egypt and Pharaoh and his whole household. But he brought us out from there to bring us in and give us the land he promised on oath to our ancestors. The Lord commanded us to obey these decrees and to fear the Lord our God so that we might prosper always and be kept alive, as is the case today. Watch verse 25 close. And, everybody say and if we obey careful his laws before the Lord our God as he commanded us, that will be our righteousness. That's an important word for us because that's an alignment term. That means to get in line with what God's blessing. Obedience is in alignment. Every teacher loves a straight line. If you want blessed by God, get in the straight line behind what God is blessing. I was always a kid in school that was told, Marty, get back in line. I'm like, I'm in line, I'm just wider than the line. I'm in the line and I'm out on both sides. I'm in the line, but I'm here too. I'm like two people in line. Now just consider for a moment the tension here, because for many of us, the dilemma is not that we don't want blessed. We want this. We sure don't want cursed. But the dilemma comes into this whole alignment conversation. It comes into walking in this space that's right behind what God's doing. And for many of us, we tell God, God, I want to do this. And then we say, God, will you bless that? God, I want to marry that person. Now will you bless this union? What if it's not the right person? How often do we look to heaven and go, God, I want to move here. I want this job. I want this. I want this. I want this. Now God bless this. Well, the best way to live this life is get in line with what he's already blessing. Don't try to move God's blessings to you. Move you to God's blessings. Go stand where he's already moving. Be in the space he's already reigning upon. Be in a place in which his blessings are already being bestowed. God is a blessing God. God wants to bless you. I don't have grandkids yet. We're still working on that conversation. But I've been told by grandparents that grandkids are better than kids. Is that true? I've been told by parents, including my own, that if they could have had the grandkids first, they would have skipped us. And I know in the house I grew up in, I'm of no value. It's about the grandkids and the daughter-in-laws, and I'm out. It's so sufferable. But just think about this. God wants to bless you. Grandparents love to do for their grandkids. They enjoy it. They see the joy in the generosity. And I've been told as a grandparent, you know you can spoil the kids and send them back to their parents. And you're good to go. Just think about how good God is, how much God wants to bless you. God's inviting us into this space of blessing. We don't have to fear curse. We don't have to fear eternal damnation. We don't have to fear that because God has an option we can choose. We can choose to live over here in the favor of God, the fog, the blessing of God, the goodness of God, the heaven plan. Or, this is an option too. I don't recommend that. But we want to live in a space where we're understanding what God is blessing and we're getting there as quick as possible in our life. The emphasis in blessing isn't on who's getting blessed, but who's doing the blessing.